Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Tucson. So, for the last couple of days, Father has been talking to me about um, Lot. And when the angels had came in, because Father wanted to destroy that city because of rape and molestation. So they were all held accountable for that. And because of the cries of the people, um, he went in, took care of his business. So it is, um, but what happened was, um, he was he was out there and he saw them and he bowed down to those angels because one of them is the angel of the Lord, and he did. And there's nothing in here that says they told him not to bow to him or to them, I should say. Which is a lot of people say that. I have a lot of honor for angels. I've had quite a few, but the one that came to see me in the last house I lived in, I saw him walk by me, and he sat down with me, and I asked him what his name was, and he told me. But it was a female. It's Uriel. Uriel. And it also talks about the female angels. I wrote it down. Zachariah 5:9. It talks about the angels that are female. It's the only one that's mentioned in the whole entire Bible, which doesn't make sense to me, but it is. But I don't want to go off track here. So the other thing he was talking to me about was how Lot did not offer up himself. He offered up his daughters. Here, leave these men alone. Lose two men, but they're in my house. They're under my roof. And you can have my daughters that have not had any relation with anyone. And I went back and I read it because that's what I was told. That was the message I told that he was that was given to me. And it bothered me because my mother always told me that if you're a hero, if you if you just go out and help somebody and you get killed doing it, it's an automatic. You go to heaven. It's automatic. And um, so I've done that too in my own life. I've put my life on the line. I don't know how many times to help others. But I don't think about that. I think about that person, especially the elderly, who walk out in the middle of the street. I actually, you know, they're. It's like, wait. So I always made sure that my daughter was secure. I've put myself between a man and a woman and her children. I mean, I have. If I see something that isn't right, I'm going to stand up for it. I'm going to speak up. I will not back down. Um, but it bothers me that he put up his daughters. Here, let me give you my daughters, not himself. It's still, who does that? I am a mom. I will defend my daughter. I will stand. I will not let things happen to her. I mean, if I know something's coming, I'm telling her. That's her choice. It becomes a free will if she chooses, not to listen. But most of the time she listens. Um, but I remember when she was a kid, somebody had messed with her shoes, and she was so upset. And I told my daughter to go take care of business. And then the mom comes out of nowhere and she says, "If your daughter touches my daughter, I'm gonna smack your daughter." And I said, "And I will definitely defend her until my death." I was not kidding. That Chicky D moved within 24 hours. Never saw her again until years later. I didn't even recognize her. My daughter did. She got off that bus immediately. But, I mean, who knows what would have happened? I don't know. And then there are a lot of parents out there that will defend their children to their death, but there are parents that don't. And they let them go out and do whatever. And I'm like, don't you have a phone number? Do you know where she's at? Do you know what house she's at? Do you know some? I mean, you got to know where they are. the point of this is that a coward, there's no place for a coward in the kingdom of God. And everything that we do for God. But we make mistakes too, but I'm not a coward. When I would stay quiet, I just learned to stay quiet. And I think it was because I stutter, right? So when I was a kid, I would just stay quiet because people would make fun of me even worse. Or I was punished for it, for speaking with stuttering problem. But I see how the angels came in. As soon as he gave up his daughters, boom, they're out there, pushed him inside, and they went out and took care of business. And also gave them time to leave the area before they destroyed it. But there's a lot of messages in that 19. A lot. Mm-hmm. I see. When I was reading, like, ooh, a lot of detail. What came out of this one? What's also interesting too is that Lot also wanted to go to a Pacific small little town, Zor, and then he didn't end up going there. But the angels said, okay, well, we have to wait to get to your place, and we will destroy the city. But almost felt like he was like double-minded, like if he wanted to leave or not. Because even the angel said that he was hesitating what he wanted to do. I understand that too. I do. Um, but as soon as they got into a safe place, then they came in and they destroyed the city. Yeah, it got a lot of bad things happened there. If you get some time, go in and look at it. Go in and read it. Read the footnotes. Um, it's pretty self-explanatory. Hmm. But he really wanted me to get this made because I was supposed to do it a couple of days ago. But I've been having quiet time, and there's just a lot going on. I needed to get it out. So it's out. God bless you guys. Take care of peace. Have a good day.